天下福間水氏。
Konbanwa minasan, this is Chronicle. I'm going to talk about this character that is from the Jujutsu Kaisen, Itadori Yuji, and he's an MC as well. And right now I have his mementos, but I didn't max break yet, and with these gears. And then for the Kaigan, I only mastered this, and this one is only level 4, and the rest is level 2. And then with the physical attack and area attack. And then you also can switch with the single attack or accuracy up if you want for this one. And then this one you also can switch around with the strike attack or slash attack. Yeah, really. And then critical rate, and then critical or any resistance, and magic defense and anything. Okay, next is his Kaigan Laser. It will increase his physical attack by 10%. And HP by 25% and critical damage by 5. Yeah, so that both of his HP and physical attack will be very high. So try to master his second gate first, after that 7 gate, and then 5th gate and 6th gate. Okay, next is his leader skill. This leader skill is very good for all types of physical strike attacker, especially those characters who has the probability of critical skill. And then if you master his third gate, this strike attack 20% will change into all attack 20%, so that you can mix around with all types of attacker. But then you still need to team with the physical attacker, of course. Okay, next is... I'm going to talk about his main sub and master ability at the training arena. Okay, let's go. Okay, this will be his overall status with this leader skill. As you can see, his HP and physical attack is pretty high right now. So if I master his 6 or 7 gate, I think his HP will be about 18k, and then physical attack surely will be more than 3k with the leader skill. And then let's see the normal attack. Okay, about 7.5k and then 8.5k. Okay, not bad. Okay, next is his main ability. Okay, this first skill is actually quite good. It's a moving strike attack plus property of critical, and reduce his skill jewel cost for 3 turns. And when the skill attack is critical, this skill will activate, which recovers his HP by 40, as well as he can use the Kokusen ability skill for 1 turn next turn. And then the skill is actually quite powerful, but I will go through about it later. And then the damage is about 14.3k and then 18.2k. Okay, not bad. And then next is... Okay, this is another very good skill. It's a moving strike attack and move towards the enemy's back and enhance the enemy defense plus interrupt the cast time, and also with the stun status for 2 turns. Yeah, very nice. And then same, if he managed to launch the critical, it will activate this skill. Yeah, so basically this and the first skill is very good, so that he can use the Kokusen. And then the damage is about 13k and then about 17k. Okay, and then next is... This third skill is a very simple AoE attack with enough the enemy reaction ability. Yeah, and nothing much. And then the damage is about 12k and then 15k. Okay, and then next is... Okay, this fourth skill is also a moving skill attack, but it is an AoE attack plus status immune on himself for 1 turn. Not really that bad actually, but then compared to the first and second skill, he cannot activate this skill. Yeah, so beware. And then the damage is about 12.5k and then about 16k. Okay, and then next is Kokusen. Okay, it is a single strike attack with 100% hit plus property of critical and academy over, and also increase all of his parameter, critical damage up, and Kokusen power up for 1 turn. So this skill is actually very powerful. In fact, it's one of the best skill set he has. But then, please listen carefully, beware. Even if you are using auto and activate this skill, he will not use this skill during the auto. For some reason, I don't know. For my case, he never actually used this skill. Yeah, I don't know why. So it's only for manual use, so beware. And then the damage is about 21.6k and 27k. Okay, not bad. And then after when you use this skill for the one time, as you can see, his R parameter increase for the one turn, include the critical damage. Yeah, really very powerful. And then after that, this Kokusen will have the minor changes, and instead of range of 1, become range of 4. And it's a moving skill attack, and also the overall skill damage increase a bit, as well as the R parameter and critical damage up a bit. Yeah, the buff. Yeah, so basically the more you use, the more powerful this Kokusen is. And then the damage is with the buff. Okay, about 30k and then about 38k. Okay, not bad. And then after that, his overall status will be this high for the one turn. Interesting, especially the speed, 300. And then how about this skill? Yeah, basically the skill power increase and the R parameter up increase and the critical damage. Yeah, the rest is the same. And then the damage is about 35k and then 45k. Okay, not bad. And after this skill, okay, this will be his higher parameter for the one turn, as well as the critical damage. As you can see, there's double arrow, so that the critical damage will be greatly increased. And then, okay, compared to the second and the third skill, instead of Alchemy Over, it will trigger the time bomb. Yeah, so basically after when you use the Kokusen 1, 2, 3, and after that when you use this skill, it will activate the time bomb, and then with the massive damage along with this skill damage. Yeah, so it's really very nice. But then the dual cost is actually quite a lot. Yeah, so beware. And then the damage is about 42k and then 53k. Okay, not bad. And then let's see the damage on this. Okay, 70k and plus the Alchemy Over time bomb. And plus all parameter increase for the one turn, plus critical damage. Yeah, very powerful. And then you can repeat another 4 more times, basically. Okay, next is his side ability. Okay, this first skill will increase his CT by 40, and also increase his move and jump plus 2 for the 3 turns. Yeah, so the main purpose is the buff, these two. And then next is, this second skill will increase his physical attack times 2.5 and greatly increase the critical rate. Yeah, so this is a very simple charge skill, but then too bad, you cannot use Kokusen and this buff up together. Yeah, because both of them is only just one turn, unless you activate the rash ability. Later I go through about that. Okay, next is, okay, this last skill is also quite good. It will reduce the opponent's CT and strike resistance down for 3 turns, and also activate this skill when he critical hit. Yeah, so this is also very nice. And then the damage is about 17k and then about 22k. But then this skill only weakness is the shooting range is only just 1 compared to his main ability first or second skill. Okay, next is his master ability. Okay, this weapon ability is from his free gear you can hunt from the EX quest, and then he will change into another form for 5 turns, and also out of his parameter increase and fully recovers the HP, and with the ability skill changes, but then the requirement is his HP must be less than 25%. Yeah, so basically you cannot use this skill from the start. And then good thing about this skill is, even if you are using auto, the AI will automatically use this skill when his HP is less than 25%, so that it will recover his HP plus the skill changes and so and so. Yeah, so it will be very good for the auto arena or hell quest or raid boss. Yeah, either one of them. And then later on, I will go through about the skill changes. Okay, next is, this weapon ability is from his mementos, VCR, and then if his HP is less than 25%, his speed greatly increase, as well as with the status immune on this category. So basically it will be very easily to get to his next turn, and after that, he can use this skill for the power up. Yeah, so basically it's a set combo. And then next is, this breacher ability is from his mementos, and then he will activate the 100% guards for 1 attack, and permanent increase his maximum HP, and with the HP recover until the guts activate. Yeah, so basically this is also very good, but then this is not for auto, so beware. And then if you max break these mementos, it will further increase the maximum HP buff as well as the dual cooldown for the skill. Yeah, not really that bad actually, so that he will have the high HP. Okay, next is... Okay, this will be his Kaigan laser skill, and then it's a moving 4 hit attack plus property of critical, and also increase his strike attack times 2, and with the 100% gut status for 1 turn. Yeah, so this skill is actually quite good, especially for arena. Yeah, so that at least he can survive the attack, and after that, most likely he'll be using this skill and recovers the HP, and then with the another form, and with the another skill set. Yeah, and then the damage is about 14.5k, and then about 21k. Okay, and then next is about this form changes. Okay, this will be his overall status after the form change. As you can see, it's pretty high overall, and then his HP and physical attack is not bad for the fighters. And then please listen carefully and take note, all of his attack become slash attack instead, not strike attack. And then with the dual regen 60 per turn, which is also pretty high, as well as all of his attack skill, include his normal attack, will have heightened effects. Means, when he lands the critical damage, he will recover 20% of the maximum HP. But then, only the counter attack will not activate the Kaitai effects. Other than that, it will activate the Kaitai effects. Yeah, very nice, very good. Okay, next is about his normal attack. As you can see, it's a 1 to 3. Yeah, it's an AoE attack. And also, it will not hit your allies as well. Yeah, only the enemies. And then the damage is about 8k, and then 9.2k. Okay, not bad. And then next is the main ability skill changes. Okay, this first skill is not really that bad. It is a 100% hit skill, and with the property of critical and healing disable status on the enemy. And then the best part is, it does not consume any jewel or skill usage. Yeah, totally free. And then the damage is 20k and 27k. And then the shooting range is also pretty far. Yeah. And then next is, this second skill is also quite good. It will enhance the enemy's defense, and it's an AoE attack plus property of critical, and before he uses this skill attack, he will remove all of the enemy's buff. Yeah, all buff. As well as, if the opponent has the Kraka status, the damage greatly increase. Yeah, so basically, it's a very powerful skill on the PvP and arena and most of the quests. But then, it is not 100% hit, so beware. And the damage is about 14k, and then about 18.6k. And then next is, okay, this is his most powerful attack skill, even powerful than the Kokusei. Yeah, but then, the problem about this skill is, the dual cost is 400 fixed. Yeah, no matter what. Even if you have the ability to reduce the dual cost or increase the dual cost, it will still be 400. Yeah, so this is not so easy to use. And then, it is a very powerful AoE attack, and it's a 5 hit plus property of critical and 100% hit, and enhance the cover skill, and when the opponent has the healing disabled, the skill power greatly increase, and all attack greatly increase, but only for this skill. Yeah, only for this skill. And after when he use this skill, his jewel will become 0. Yeah, no matter what. So like for example, right now my jewel is 405. It will become 0 instead of 5. Yeah. And then the damage is 50k. Okay. And then 61k. Okay, not bad. And how about if the opponent has the healing disable? Okay, not really that bad. It's about 72.6k, and then about 84k. And then of course with the property of the critical, so the damage will be beyond 100k, most likely. Okay, next is his reaction ability. Okay, this counter attack will activate before the enemy's attack and with the probability of critical, and also this skill will activate if the damage is critical hit. Yeah, so it's quite good, but then the shooting range is only just 1, so it's not so easy to use. And if you master his 5th gate, this shooting range increased to 3x3 within himself. Yeah, so basically he can counter attack diagonal. Yeah, not just the one in front of him. Yeah, not really that bad actually, but still, it is not so easy to use. But luckily, most of his skill attack is a movement skill towards the enemies. Yeah, so most likely the enemy will be attacking him in front of him. Yeah, so that he can easily activate this counter attack. So as I said earlier, if you want to use the Kokusen with the physical attack times 2.5, you need to activate this rational ability in order to do that. Otherwise, it's a bit impossible. Okay, next is... Okay, this rational ability will also activate before the enemy's attack, and then it will greatly increase his all elemental resistance for one attack. So basically, he can easily survive the damage, and then the shooting range is 4. Yeah, better than nothing. But then the requirement is his HP must be less than 50%. Yeah, so if his HP is more than 50%, this rational ability will be useless. Yeah, so beware. And then if you master his 5th gate, the all elemental resistance increase to 75. Yeah, so that he can easily survive the attack. And then next is... Okay, this rational ability is only for the form change, and then he will activate AoE counter attack when he getting any types of damage within the diamond range on himself. And then with the probability of critical and healing disable, and if the opponent has the healing disable, his physical attack will be times 2 for 1/3. Yeah, so basically when he activates this counter attack, it will automatically activate his physical attack times 2. Very nice. But then, beware. Your allies will be getting the damage as well. Yeah. Okay, next is his support ability. When you master his 2nd gate, it adds extra HP up and further increase the physical attack, and along with the all attack up, poison and paralyze immune. Yeah, so basically, this passive is a must equip, no matter what. Okay, next is... Okay, this passive increases his maximum HP and physical attack. Okay, so by default, these two will be the best for him. But then, depending on the situation, you can switch this passive with... When his HP is less than 25%, it will greatly increase his physical attack and critical status. Yeah, so basically this is only very good for the manual than auto, if you ask me. Since auto, he most likely will be using some other funny skill. Yeah, so I think it will be very good for using manual than auto for this passive. Okay, next is his mementos. Okay, this mementos is for Yuji and Gojo. Yeah, these two characters. And then it increases his overall HP and attack power. And if you max break these mementos, it adds extra skill dual cost reduced by 15. Yeah, not really that bad actually. And then next is the leader skill. Okay, this mementos leader skill is only very good for the呪術廻戦. Yeah, and then it greatly increases the HP, and along with the single attack up and dual gain. Yeah, these two. So it doesn't increase any physical attack or magic attack, so you can actually team with anyone that is very good for the single attack. Yeah, and then with the strong versus last, 60%, not bad actually. Okay, next is the gear. Okay, these 3 accessories you can get from the ES quest, and then it increases the HP, physical attack, physical defense, and critical rate. Yeah, so by default, just equip this accessory. And then along with the weapon ability you can use. And then next is... This accessory is from his mementos, and then it increases all attack and all status resistance, and with the accuracy plus 20. Yeah, so this accessory is also very good for him, especially for the arena and PvP against the evasion unit and against the status attacker. And then if you don't have this accessory, you basically can equip with anything you like accuracy up, or resistance up from the weapon ability, or speed up, or any defense, or magic defense, or whatever. Yeah, basically anything. Okay, next is... This accessory is from the Gear Summon, and it increases the magic defense, speed, debuff resistance, and dual gain. Yeah, also quite good for him actually, because he has the all parameter increased status buff. Yeah, so at least there's a chances that the debuff will not work on him. Yeah, even though it's only plus 30, better than nothing. And then also increase the speed. Any accessory that is increase the speed, maybe HP regen armor or ultima muffler will be good enough actually. Okay, next is I'm going to activate this physical attack times 2.5, and let's see the total damage increased by how much other than the Kokusen and the form change. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now his physical attack is about 6k. Okay, pretty high. And let's see the normal attack. About 16k and then 18.5k. Okay. And how about this skill? 31k and then about 40k. And this one 29k and about 36.5k. And this one 26k and about 33k. And this one about 27k and about 34k. Okay. And then this one about 23k and then about 29k. Okay. Okay, next is I'm going to reduce the opponent's strike resistance, and let's see the total damage increased by how much with this one. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the normal attack first. 22k and then 25k. Okay. And how about this skill? About 42k and 53k. Okay, not bad. And this one about 39k and about 50k. Okay. This one 55k and 44k. And this one about 37k and about 46k. And this one about 31k and about 40k. Okay. Okay, next is I'm going to switch one of the passive with this one, and then along with the other buff, and let's see the total damage increased by how much overall. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now his physical attack is about this high, and the critical is about this high. Okay, and let's see the normal attack. 25k and then 28k. Okay, not bad. And how about this one? About 48k and then 60k. Okay. And this one about 44k and then about 56k. And this one about 40k and then 50k. And this one 42k and 53k. And then this one about 35k and then about 45k. Okay. Okay, next I'm going to try with Kokusen with only the strike resistance down and the passive activate without any physical attack times 2.5. And then let's see the damage is how much. Okay, about 51 and then yeah, not bad. And then after that the status increase is about this high. Okay, interesting. And then next turn. Okay, how about the second strike? Okay, about this high, and then okay, and then the status is about this high. Okay, and next turn. Okay, the third strike about this high, and then okay, near 100k, and the status is about this high. Okay, next is okay, the final hit, last strike, fourth hit. And then the damage is about this. And oh, 121 plus this Alchemy burst. Alchemy overburst. And then this will be the final status for one turn. Okay, next is I'm going to activate this form change and activate the reaction ability that increase the physical attack times 2. And let's see the total damage increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now his physical attack is about 6k, not bad. And let's see the normal attack. 14k, and then about 16.5k, and then this skill 36k and 48k, okay, and this one about 25k and 33k, okay, and lastly is this skill, and right now the opener already have the healing disabled, so the damage by default will be increased, and then the damage is 130k, okay, not bad, and 150k, okay, not bad. And then next is, I'm going to switch with another passive, and let's see the total damage increased by how much when his HP is less than 25% plus the physical attack buff. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now the physical attack is about this high, and the critical status is about this high. And then let's see the normal attack. Okay, about 17k, and then near 20k, and then this skill 42.5k and 56.6k, okay, and this one about 30k and near 40k, and lastly is this one 150k and then 175k, okay, very nice. Okay, about 250k and 200k, I think, total, with the critical damage. So conclusion is, his overall attack power is considered quite high thanks to his high physical attack status up from his passive, and also he has a several status resistance from the gear and the passive. Yeah, so that at least he can withstand some of the status damage, especially when his HP is less than 25%. But provided you need to have the mementos, of course. And then second thing is, like I said earlier, if you are using auto, he will not use Kokusen. But then at least he can use the master ability with the form change. Yeah, so at least it's not really that bad for the auto. But if you want to use the Kokusen, please use manual only. So depending on your setup, if you are using auto, you can actually try to equip with the slash attack up and area attack up set bonus instead of the single attack. But then if you are using manual, you can actually just equip with the strike attack with the Kokusen and then single attack power. And then third thing is about his mementos. Is it a must or not? Yes, it's a must as usual. Yeah, so if you want to use this character, please get the mementos. And then lastly is he a must or not? Okay, it's a very tough question. My answer is actually no. Yeah, not a must. But then, is he worth to get? Yes. Because you can easily get him from the next step, from the step 5, and then easily get his shots. Yeah, so he is quite easily to Kaigan and max everything, compared to the other character. And then same goes to the mementos. It's a guarantee at the step 5. And then, he is not so user-friendly. Yeah, not for newbie, seriously. Yeah, when I try to use him on the manual and auto, he is really somewhat for those players who already played this game for quite long. Yeah, not really suitable for the newbie. But of course, as I said earlier, you can try to get him. No problem, no issue. Okay, so that's all about Yuji. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about him, please comment. See ya, sayonara.
そんじゃまあ勝つぞ。食いしばれ。叩き潰せ。さあ行くぞ。拳に乗せろ。今なら決まる。国戦今なら決まる。国戦 今なら決まる。黒線今なら決まる。黒線
ああ、やはり光は生で感じるに限るな。領域展開福間水氏。
よっしゃー、この調子でいくぞ。